Give me more. Oh, damn it, we don't get to see the bathhouse scene? Damn. Okay, fair enough. Sendai press conference venue.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I've called this press conference to give an announcement, as well as a formal apology. First, my novel, Prince of Nightmares, was recently bestowed the honor of receiving first place in the Sokaisha Awards. I have decided to give the award back. I've also decided to recall all published copies, not to mention take the necessary steps to refund everyone's money. I'm sure you all want to know my reasons for doing so. The truth is, my book, Prince of Nightmares, only won because of my status as Sogo Natsume's grandson. In short, the competition was fixed.
Yep.
In addition, I've also stolen the work of countless other authors, word for word. Lastly, the story I told about writing to inspire a hospitalized girl was nothing but a lie to garner sympathy.
Okay, well that's... Well, it was kind of like the half and half, like whether or not it was part of his trauma room or not, so...
Yeah, but like, you know, going throughout the entire jail and everything, we never really saw anything related to that.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
This fabrication allowed my book to sell a number of copies it nowhere near deserved. I wish to apologize for this scandal, and I'll start by personally seeing to it that everyone who bought my book is refunded. I promise, my writing career ends here. I am deeply sorry for all that I've done. To all of you.
Don't end your writing career because of this shit. You claw your way from the bottom. That's where everyone should start and where everyone should go if they need to start over. You claw your way out from the bottom.
Hold on, Mr. Natsume. What do you think you're doing?
Hey, time to wrap it up. Get everyone out of here, now!
You just now trying to stop him?
Right.
Please, don't interfere. This is my way of taking responsibility.
Hey, something doesn't seem right here. Mr. Natsume's the one who put this thing together, right?
Hey, Kagi.
Do you think the editors were just trying to profit off Mr. Natsume's family name?
They're figuring it out! The reporters are figuring it out! Uh-oh, someone's got their hand in the cookie jar.
Hey!
Yusuke.
Who are you?
I will not allow this.
You're the one from the party. I'm so sorry for what I said back then.
I will not allow you to cower and run away, Ango Natsume. You intend to make a comeback, do you not? When you do return to the literary world, I want to see a book with your name on it, not your grandfather's.
There it is. Come on, Yusuke! Come on, Yusuke! Be the fire under his ass!
You are going to write a novel that you can be proud of, are you not?
You're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Where are they supposed to be?
Once everything is rightfully resolved, I will make my return. Even if there's just one person out there waiting to read my stories. No matter what, I will keep writing.
And get new editors.
I only hope I can one day save someone's soul the way my grandfather's novel saved mine when I was young. That is why I write.
Poor honey.
Sheesh, you kids are something else. Barging in on a press conference like that?
Hey, when Yusuke heard that he wasn't gonna be writing again, Yusuke's like, oh, fuck that, fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you.
My apologies. It was imperative that I speak with him.
Not so good.
It's fine. Alright, well, I gotta run. I have to go question Natsume.
Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't end with just an apology. Senkichi's really doing his job. It's almost like he's an actual cop or something.
No.
I am an actual cop. Anyway, it won't take long. So go on and wait for me back at the car.
I mean, yeah. Wait, why the fuck are we waiting for you?
Guess we should get rolling then.
Right. We'll leave the rest to him.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, what's up, boss?
Something about Natsume's been bothering me.
What's up?
What he did was no doubt unforgivable. Nothing will change that.
Of course.
However, was he really like Madarame?
No.
Can he truly be called evil like the palace rulers we confronted in the past?
I think with Madarame, he went so far as to let people die. He tortured people. Like, he stole work from his students, and you can tell there was a lot of mental exhaustion from that. And he put off this big facade, like he was some genuine poor writer, or poor artist, when really he was fucking, he had a mansion under his mistress's name. Like, that's someone who is genuinely trying to be an asshole. That's someone who, with age, he wouldn't have been forgiven until he died, because of how old he was. With this kid, with Natsume, he had a good intent, but a trauma distorted his vision to where he saw that that was the only thing he could do. Whereas, like, he had little to no choice, because it's not like the editors were going to give him the time of day for his own work. They were only there for the nepotism of his family name. So it's just kind of like, shrug. It's tough.
Had he simply ignored his editors, would he have strayed from his path?
If he ignored his editors, it would have been better, but it would have fucked him up so badly, I don't think he would have continued writing. I think he would have turned to a desk job because of the depression. Or worse.
Or am I perhaps just sympathizing with someone who pursues the arts like myself?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with sympathizing with someone, like, in that regard. It's just trying to put things down logically before you can add the emotion. So it's like, we recognize that what he did was shitty. We recognize that he needs to go from the bottom and claw his way up back to the top. Or to whatever level he lands on. He has to do the work to show that he is better than who he was. We want to sympathize with him because we can put ourselves in their position, or we have experience in that position. Yeah.
What do you think?
He wasn't a bad guy.
So you think so as well? Then, what is the purpose of these jails?
It's when you go so far in the wrong. It's when you let the trauma that you experience take hold of you and turn you into a bad person. And there is sympathy in that. One wrong move, one bad day can turn someone from a regular person to a serial killer. One bad day is all it takes. It's trying to understand how to not everyone has the same fight, flight, or freeze responses. There are people who will legitimately fight back against trauma, who will change who they are drastically just to hide the fact that they are scared, that they are emotionally vulnerable. We as humans can determine right or wrong. But I think the purpose of these jails versus the palaces is that people can actively choose to be evil for the sake of evil. Like Kamoshida. He chose to be abusive. He chose all that stuff. And he had no trauma. He was at the top of the world. He was scared that he was gonna, like, lose... We could have been scared that he was gonna lose some sort of fame over time with age. Sure, absolutely. But was it a traumatic enough event to twist him that way? No, he chose to be evil. With Alice, she was torn down. She was slut-shamed almost, even though she wasn't a slut. She was made fun of for liking boys, for being attractive enough to draw away boys from their significant others. And so she had to fight back in order to gain some sort of semblance of herself. So there's that big difference. You choose to be evil, or something fucked you up to turn you evil, and we try and fix it one way or another. Whether it be putting you in your fucking place and putting you in jail, like Kamoshida, or talking you down and making you see the light of what's going on, and you rebuilding what you've lost by working your way and clawing up from the bottom. I go on these long rants, I'm sorry. This chapter hit me hard.
Oh, well. I suppose there's no point in thinking on it right this second.
I already went on the 5-minute rant, dude. You're good.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to hold you up. We should return to the car as well.
Yeah.
And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
Fair enough.
So once people friended him through Emma, they'd become his fans.
It's just like what Alice said.
Yeah.
And Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's, too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app or the phone itself.
That means...
We got nothing again?
I'm wondering if the programming behind Emma could be accessed by, if it could be accessed remotely by Medice, because there are already traces of someone monitoring the phone. If it could be traced back, and it could be, if Medice is able to go in and activate a thing in the code. That, because, love Futaba to death, she's not that thorough with code. So there's probably something within that coding that allows Medice to go in and turn on some sort of supernatural program within the code to be able to make these palaces happen. Now, whether or not it's supernatural or technological within the code is completely up in the fucking air, but shrug.
I didn't say that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around in there.
Yep.
For real?
I can't remember how many for reals we've had in this fucking show!
I'm not gonna bother counting anymore.
We're done counting. Let's not make this a drinking game. Let's see. It's the same as Alice.
You're talking about how Alice's smartphone was being monitored by someone, right?
Yep.
So the same occurred with Natsume's phone as well?
Yes, sir.
Well, any idea who it is?
Oh, if we fucking knew. See, I would put my fucking money on Medice. If knowing Emma was a creation of Medice, then I would have to put my money down on it, unless a hacker, unless it was either Medice or a hacker. And I don't think anyone could hack into a system that is nationwide without some sort of backlash.
Sorry, I got nothing. All I found were traces.
See, yeah, straight up, I see no reason to not put Medice on the fucking radar.
So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone.
Yep.
Hey, Zenkichi, did the police know about that?
No. The only reason we know this guy exists is because Sakura sifted through Alice's smartphone.
So aside from the fact that they both used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these two cases are related?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases. But mainly, it boils down to the nature of the crimes and the timing.
The timing?
Yeah, what's with the timing?
All of the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time, that being within the last 3 months. Didn't I tell you?
No.
3 months ago is around when Emma was released.
It has to be Medice. That's too long. That's too short of a time for a hacker to get in. So it has to be a Medice.
Well, Emma is being used to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
The group behind it seems shady.
Damn right it does. That company putting that thing out is suspicious as all hell. What are they called again? Madams?
No.
Medice. Well, at least you got the mad part.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on that front as well.
Good.
Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. You can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
Global? Oh, fuck!
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet, no. At least, nothing's come up from checking the individuals involved. If our mystery observer was connected to Medice, though, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation.
I mean, at this point, you have 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
Yes.
Without a doubt.
We don't know for sure yet. The incidents are similar, but they could just as easily be unrelated.
Persona 5 Strikers 2, global domination! Go around the fucking world! Let's do this.
Guess we'll have to see if the other incidents have any overlap as well.
Persona Go app, when?
That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find what the incidents do and don't have in common, then start narrowing things down.
I think at this point, if there's such a short amount of time with the timing of the release of Emma plus these incidents, the people of Medees are involved. Straight up.
For now, looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring a lead.
Yeah, if you get 3 for 3, then that's three times the charm.
The more evidence, the better.
Yep.
This is true. We'll have to do what we can for the time being.
Yep.
And if we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new.
Then, if we're all done here, I'm heading to Sapporo to see what I can find on our next target.
Alright, so we have 3 days to get to Sapporo.
We'll rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you the day of.
Will do.
3 days. Should be an easy trip with a car.
No need to rush. The target's not even in Japan until then.
Fair enough.
Oh, right. Wasn't there a festival happening around here soon?
Festival?
Sendai's famous for its Tanabata festivals. Lots of good food lined up, too. Or so I hear.
So, okay, so how long would it take to get from Sendai to Sapporo by car?
13 hours.
Oh, they can do that in a day. Oh, they'll be fine.
Yes, I did see decorations being put up
So we're
here.
gonna have a festival day. Alright.
Anyway, I'll see you in 3 days. Don't forget.
Will do, sir. Just takes 13 hours to get there by car.
I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
And the funny thing is, from that distance, it's still not as long as going from one end of Texas to another.
Well, I mean, Japan's really small, so sure.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
Zenkichi. His name is Zenkichi, motherfucker.
Well, since we're here, should we put on yukata and go to the festival?
Where the fuck are we gonna find a yukata?
Yukata.
I mean,
I can't help but think of our disastrous fireworks festival last year when we got rained on.
Hey, it'll be fine. There's no rain today.
well, I was going to say, like, if they're near, stores and stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, but they are like lanky teenagers, so they'll find a size.
That's why we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Right.
Technically, Haru was there, just not with them.
Yeah, Haru went into a limo during the rain before the rain came. So
Count me in. Going to a festival in a yukata sounds wonderful.
I think that's a great idea. Festival time! Let's do it.
Then we got a plan. Sophia, find us a shop that sells yukata. I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you.
4 hits. All right. I still gotta wear my yukata. Sunday.
Dude, check out all the boots!
Okay, that's kind of Ryuji, you motherfucker. But everyone they look so good. I really like Yusuke's. That's a really nice design.
Does Ryuji have a Featherman mask on his head?
I think that's a Featherman mask.
As one might expect from Sendai's Tanabata festival. It's quite lively here.
Can we please shop around and shop for things and buy ingredients and recipes and all that stuff? That'd be great.
Apparently, the locals call it Tanabata-san, and it's said to have originated from back in Date Masamune's time.
Of course.
Hey, that's the dude from the statue, huh?
Yep.
He is not a dude. He is Lord Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of Oshu.
Okay, shit.
Jeez, what are you, his retainer or something?
More like an avid follower.
Oh, there are so many booths. It's hard to pick what to see first. What do you think?
I'll check out the masks.
Ah, yes. Perhaps it's our experience with them in the metaverse, but they always manage to catch my eye.
Time to harass more shop owners!
Telling me. I already bought one. Reminds me of when I was a kid.
Yeah, fucking stupid yellow fucking Featherman one.
Speaking of which, ain't those guys here yet?
It takes time for a lady to get ready. They're not unrefined apes like the rest of you.
Shut up, Sump.
Who are you calling an ape? You're the unrefined one, you furball.
Well, this furball's got claws, you bonehead!
Lol.
Sorry for the wait.
So fucking beautiful. Look at these fucking nerds. I love that. They're so cute. I can't tell which one I like more. I can't tell which one I like more. Fuck, I can't. You can't force me to make a decision. I'm not gonna make a decision. Like, go.
Lady Han, you look absolutely gorgeous.
Shut up, Sump.
Thanks, Morgana.
Sorry, tying the obi took quite some time.
It's okay. I mean, the design of your obi looks so nice. Holy shit. Like, it's fitting for summer.
If only you could ask that third one to Makoto.
Right?
Right. This outfit was made to be worn during the summer, and it matches the festival atmosphere perfectly.
Yeah, the third one, Makoto's like, oh, Makoto, there's something on your obi. I need to grab that real quick.
Absolutely picturesque. You've brought us a much-needed air of refinement.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets.
I mean, you do, bitch.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
And people question why Ryuji and An should be together. It's like, this right here. Literally, An sees the uncultured potential of this stupid ape.
You don't gotta try and make me feel better.
Oh, shut the fuck up. She's trying to compliment you. Fuck off.
You made a good choice with that mask, though. Yellow's a good match for this season. I bought a water balloon myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
Water balloon? Oh, you mean a yo-yo?
Yep.
No, isn't that called a water yo-yo?
Yes, it's a water yo-yo. It's a yo-yo with water.
Wait a sec. I thought it was yo-yo balloon.
No, it's a water balloon.
It's a water balloon.
What do you call it?
It's a water balloon.
Yeah, I knew it. I mean, it's only a little bit, but there's still some water inside.
But it doesn't what
Looks like everyone's having a good time. We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat?
Can I buy every single recipe available?
Imagine.
Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good.
Look, they've got all the staples. Yakisoba, yakitori, shaved ice. They've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge in Tohoku.
Yep.
What are we waiting for? Charge!
And we have the money to pay for everything!
Come on, we should get going too. I'm starving.
Straight up.
Hell yeah! Let's start from one end and get one of everything.
I agree to this.
Feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of Tanabata. Though I have no objections.
The spirit understands the idea of splurging and indulgence.
I want to see more of the festival too. Show me how to catch goldfish.
Alright. I had fun with everyone at the festival. Good! Tell me we bought recipes.
That was so good.
Cognac skewers, ishinomaki yakisoba, Zunda cider. We basically ate our way through Sendai.
And it was amazing. Gotta hand it to old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
That's lord to you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
And people question if Futaba and Yusuke should get together. I mean, look at that. She can handle his weirdness in a level, and yet here she is feeding into that.
I don't know.
I see it.
Am I that predictable?
Lamau.
Catching goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one?
It's about the timing of it.
Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. Trick is to catch them once you've read their movements.
Indeed.
Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan. I see. We'll get it next time.
That means Akira fucking failed. Lamau.
Oh shit, my proficiency is at max.
You're getting a call from Zenkichi.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello. You guys having fun?
We literally just left the festival, my dude. We are.
Oh yeah? Good to hear.
Thanks for asking.
Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor.
No, we will not do it. No, what is it?
I'm already investigating in Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University.
Isn't that...
Yeah.
That's where the weird girl, where Kira's character was.
Tomorrow, there's going to be a session at the Mount Aoba campus.
You do realize we're on a tight schedule. We need to be in Sapporo by the 8th, and it's the night of the 6th going into the 7th, and it's the 13-hour drive. Are you expecting Makoto to drive the entirety of the 13 hours? Oh well. So, we gonna do?
Not that kind of session.
Kind of.
The CEO of Medice is holding a lecture there.
Oh! Undercover subterfuge!
I told you it was CEO.
There it is.
I'm still looking into them at the moment, but the more info we have, the better.
Is a goth doctor there? Nope. The goth doctor is being... Yeah, it's at a different university. You know what? If she does show up, that would be cool. But I think she's at a different university.
I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place.
Lecture. Okay.
Summer vacation.
Alright.
I'm glad you get it.
It's because of tit for tat. He literally committed a crime for us. I think we can attend a lecture for him.
And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves.
Okay.
Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange.
Okay. Do you have a name?
His name is Akira Konoe, and he looks like a capable CEO. I'll give him that.
Really? Akira Kurusu, Akira Konoe? Can you get any fucking closer than that shit? The disrespect. The disrespect. Alright, fine.
Anyway, I'm gonna be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away, alright?
No promises.
So what did he want?
Yeah, we gotta go to a seminar tomorrow, and then Makoto's gonna have to drive for 13 hours, so maybe she should skip it and sleep in the car, and then the rest of us will go, so that way Makoto is fully rested for the 13-hour drive it is going to take to get to Sapporo.
Let me get this straight. This guy's running the company that made Emma?
See.
This might be a good opportunity to learn something new.
See.
I suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
See.
Guess break time's over. Time to get back to work.
See. Well, Haru also, but Makoto's pretty much stressed that she wants to be the one to drive, being that...
Haru's the station.
Just... Yeah. So... Oh.
As you all know, life is just an ongoing series of daily decisions.
I'm going to have to put on my fucking double-seeing glasses because I can't even begin to see the amount of bullshit coming from you.
You will not catch me a third time, Atlas. You will not have me in your fucking clutches a third goddamn time. You're not getting my soul for another fucking anime character.
What's for breakfast? What should I wear today? Every day begins with these insignificant little dilemmas. But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, your place of employment, who you're going to marry. And it's these choices that matter. Yes, people are always looking for the best choice or the correct answer.
Okay.
Medice seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI.
Okay.
Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday life by gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision. Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
Capable CEO seems pretty spot on.
Morgana, get in the damn bag!
Wow, he's so composed. He's practically overflowing with confidence.
Also, why is Futaba the one sitting next to a stranger?
Not in the room.
But why is Futaba the one sitting next to a stranger? Why not Haru, or Makoto, or Yusuke, or someone who's not socially afraid?
Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention.
You're right. He's not saying anything particularly suspicious, though.
Well, thanks to Emma, Medice's stocks have shot way up. You can bet they're one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like a company with this much going for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
Actually, they would have a lot to fucking gain. They'd have a series of followers willing to do their bidding. And if they liked the product to the extent of what, like, Desire Stolen fans do, they can make so much profitable money, and they'd have an army of slaves, almost, doing everything that they want.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It's through Emma that people are allowed access.
Right. Medivh is connected to all of this one way or another, be it directly or indirectly.
Hey, do you think there's a real culprit behind all of this?
Yeah.
Like, some kind of mastermind?
Yes, I do.
I think so too. Even if we beat the monarchs, change their hearts, and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear.
I think it has something to do with Emma, because the exit points and a lot of the checkpoints are digital based. So, even in the regular MetaNav metaverse, there was nothing digital about it, except for maybe Futaba's palace. But that was because that was her palace. It was just her technological state of mind. With this, in all of the the jails that we've seen so far, there's a lot of technological features. So I think Emma is the key here. Whether or not it's her creator or the CEO in charge of it. Because obviously, I don't think the CEO, unless he's fucking Tony Stark. If he's Tony Stark, fuck this man. But I think it's either someone who either created Sophia/Emma, or the CEO that is willing to fund it to produce it.
I'm willing to bet that the CEO knew about Sophia.
Yes.
Wanted to create an AI, like essentially wanted to sell the AI kind of thing from whoever originally created Sophia. So essentially kind of took the programming, tried to erase her, and then sell Emma as his own thing.
That's valid. CEOs do that all the fucking time. And that would explain why Sophia only has partial of her memory. So, yeah, it makes sense.
There's gotta be something keeping them here.
So you're saying the real culprit's the one doing that?
I don't know. But do you remember how even the monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
That's right. Alice and Natsume said the same things in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the monarchs might not be the only ones manipulating Emma.
Yeah.
Which means it could be someone at Medivh.
Yes.
Or our mystery observer.
I think it's one and the same.
Or our head honcho down there.
Exactly.
Or perhaps someone completely different.
Doubt it.
Yeah, well, we just gotta stick to what Gramps was telling us, right? All we can do is keep solving cases and collect more info. As long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set this shit straight.
Wow, Ryuji. That was pretty insightful. I'm surprised.
He's right. And in that sense, attending this lecture is a valuable use of our time. Let's make sure we pay attention all the way to the end.
Yo, how long was I out? So, what did the dude say?
Can I smack you?
Well, he didn't exactly say anything out of the ordinary. Then again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
Of course not.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back? That guy was talking for friggin' ever.
Well, we need to grab food and we need to go. It's a 13-hour drive to Sapporo.
Hey guys, that stuff you said earlier, was all of that true?
What?
Huh?
Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
Are you fucking shitting me? Did anyone say Phantom Thieves in the middle of our conversation?
As long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts...
Ryuji! This is why I don't like Ryuji, why Morgana is actually better than Ryuji. Just saying. What?
What?
You're the woman from the Beef Tongue restaurant.
Oh, Ichinose-san, right?
You heard all that?
Well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up when a cat meows. Honestly,
The cat meows got her attention,
than Konoe's lecture.
and that's why she pinned her listening to the group rather than the lecture.
So it's both their fault.
Everyone ignored it except her because she recognized it from the Beef Tongue establishment. She looked over, and thus, when you focus on something you hear better, or you attempt to hear better in order to figure out what's being said in a whisper, that means she heard everything. She listened to everything.
Me? You guys are the ones she overheard.
What the hell are we gonna do?
Gotta play innocent.
What do you think?
No, fuck that! Because would she believe us even if we did come clean? So no point in trying to tell the truth, just play innocent about it.
Whoa, stop.
It's all right.
What do you mean it's alright?
This place will be closing up soon. Let's talk more outside.
Man, this girl worries me.
Wow, to think you guys are the famous Phantom Thieves.
How do you know this?
Can we not say this shit out in fucking public?
I don't think China could hear you.
Hey, let's just go inside the fucking van.
We were just pretending.
Come on now, don't try to hide it.
Ah, I love this game so goddamn much. But anyways, moving on.
When you guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagine you were referring to Alice Hiragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes?
Uh-huh.
Is it safe to assume those were your doing?
You can't prove anything, though.
Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Oh, is that related to everyone's hearts getting changed?
She is way too fucking interested in what's going on.
I feel like she has a connect.
Yeah, she might be.
She heard everything.
Because it's not a great place to talk in a theater just whispering to each other while a lecture is going on. We all couldn't have waited until after the lecture to talk about this in the RV.
Can we ask what you're doing here, Ichinose-san?
Oh, I told you at the beef tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university.
Oh, that's right.
I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
What the fuck? Sorry, if you could see our faces right now, we're looking at each other like, what the fuck?
So,
she designed Emma. I have a feeling she designed Sophie.
So, there's the, curveball out there, I feel.
She designed Sophie! Because Sophie was the base for Emma. I have a theory that Sophie's the base for Emma, so she designed Sophie. This is Sophie's mom!
You made the base? I didn't tell you. I specialize in the research and development of artificial intelligence.
He definitely didn't hear about that.
Yeah, we just heard, you just told us you were a researcher, nothing else.
Yeah?
Around the time I finished developing Emma, Medice came to me with an offer to buy it.
So you were right. So the CEO bought out Emma.
No, I thought like they had just stolen it flat out, but I didn't know like they basically bought it.
Which is fair, but it's the same concept.
I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
I mean, immediately reminded of Person.
Right?
Is this lady for real?
Yes, or else she wouldn't have approached us in this way.
Oh, by the way, that's why Medice is participating in the lecture today. Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
So you're Emma's creator, and Medice is simply the ones running it?
Theory. What if she's our little spy? Because she still has access to the main code. And using the CEO would be like as a fall guy for what she's doing. Everyone would suspect the CEO when it's really her. Guys, if you didn't notice, I did, because I'm smart. In the conversation that she was prattling on in the Beef Stew restaurant, she talked about cognitive perspective.
Human cognition can be quite misleading.
I think she knows 100% about the metaverse. And she is able to turn on Emma to turn on certain jails and recreate the metaverse. The flashback when Mickey called herself dumb. Now I'm smart Schrodinger's Mickey. That's right, I'm smart and dumb, and you will never figure out which way.
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's all they've been doing.
Really?
I just designed the base. Who knows what Medice did once I sold it to them?
Indeed.
So, you know all about Emma then, right?
Naturally. It's like my baby, you know. And at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
Fair. I don't trust this woman at all.
Yeah, I like major red flags are going off there.
Well, never would have expected this turn of events.
Yeah, this girl gives me so much red flag vibes. I'm just like, she either A is the big bad who is using Emma to access the metaverse, or she could be an ally. It's one of the two. It's strictly one of the two.
Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma?
Oh, 100% yes.
I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medice came to personally give a lecture.
And 9 times out of 10, when a CEO is representing a product, they themselves did not create it, unless they are Tony fucking Stark. And I get that he looks like Tony Stark, and I'm pretty sure Atlas designed him to look like Tony Stark to give us the impression that he is smart like Tony Stark, but he is a bullshit motherfucking liar.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Get back, witch!
If she's the one who made it happen, doesn't that mean she has a lot of influence?
This is true. And let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
So she has power. She has a lot of power. She has more power than she's letting on.
What should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
She could probably tell us what she wants to tell us and wants us to know about Emma.
Not to mention she knows who we are now.
She can't prove it.
What do you think?
She's either the biggest fucking bad in this game, or she's an ally. Alright, so let's tell her the truth. Let's see what happens.
I guess it's too late to cover this up.
Too late to run.
Then we may as well go all in and find out what we can. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's settled then. We'll tell her everything.
Is all of that true?
Right, we know. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
Hey, what if we just show her, like we did with Senkichi?
Wow! It really does exist! I mean, how else could you explain all this? So Emma functions as the entry point here, huh? Now, that's if I consider the possibilities.
She believed all that?
Okay, she's either want to play 2 games. She is either really good at acting, like she is surprised at this, or she genuinely did not know that Emma could be an entrance to the metaverse.
Oh, you have no idea how fascinating this is! What an incredible development!
Well, at least we don't gotta go through the trouble of convincing her.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point to the jails?
Oh, no, couldn't tell you.
Really?
I'm surprised this other world even exists. There's no way I could have thought of a way to get in if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
Fair. But that's only if you're telling the truth that you don't know that it existed to begin with.
Yeah, that figures. Wait, so that means that function was added later?
A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions. Oh, wait. Maybe I should be heartbroken here. My baby is being used for evil after all.
Maybe you should be. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, you're excited. I get you're excited for a new development, but what is that? That phrasing is weird. Think you can help?
Right. How about we make a deal?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Super phantom thiefy.
I mean, we've made confidants before.
I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't say I don't feel kind of responsible for all of this. More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get involved.
Literally heavy squint.
So, what do you need me to look into? Say the word and I'm on it.
Tell us about Emma.
Right. Well, for starters, we'd like you to find whatever you can about Emma's current state. Maybe try and figure out how it's different from the base you created.
I see. Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind this new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you want to know who.
Oh, hey! We found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we? Maybe if she takes a look at them, we'll learn more about that world.
Ooh, so you're gonna give me a bunch of neat stuff to analyze? Yes, that's excellent. Just wonderful. In fact, I'll even buy them from you as research materials.
Wait, what? You'll buy them? There's circuit stuff. Like, there's circuit trash that we got. Circuit boards. That we've gotten from the other side. We can't sell them because they're not specifically treasures. but we get them from certain fights.
Well, if this is going to be a deal, then we'll need to provide something as well.
Nonsense. It's fine just the way it is. My inner researcher is just squealing with delight.
If this is true, then we are giving her the biggest fucking mental orgasm we've ever given anyone.
So, what do you say we seal the deal?
It's a deal then.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Junk parts become easier to obtain.
Oh, yo, if she specializes in AI, maybe we should ask about Sophia, yeah?
Huh? Sophia.
Hi, I'm Sophia, Humanity's companion. It's nice to meet you, Ichinose.
This is Sophia? Huh. It's nice to meet you too.
That personality shift.
Yeah, you seem pretty calm about meeting a very complex AI.
Who flipped the switch on her?
Thank you for someone noticing in the game!
Oh, no, it's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Sophia's an AI we met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her?
No, I can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
Huh? Oh, sure. No problem.
I really don't like that idea that we're sending her Sophia's code.
Here, I'll give you my contact information. Well then, I'm excited to see how this all develops. See you around!
I keep forgetting Japanese phones have that ability where you can just, like, you know, put the phones next to each other and bang on.
Well,
isn't that cool?
There she goes.
Would have been nice if she'd known something about Sophia.
I'm okay, as long as I can stay useful to you guys.
Sophia, you will always be useful to us. So, and don't think useful as a bad thing. Useful as, like, you are our friend.
Yes, that takes care of that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot after all that's just happened, but we're heading to Sapporo next, right?
We have 13 hours to get there.
Yeah, we should get going. Zenkichi's waiting for us in Hokkaido.
Hell yeah! Hokkaido, here we come!
Makoto, you gonna be alright? It's Makoto saying goodbye to Sendai. Since you didn't take off your list while we were here, that's your last chance. Let's hit the RV once you're good and ready. Once you choose to go to the next city, you will be unable to return to the city you're in. Make sure to buy limited items and take care of business that can only be done in the city. Unlike cities in the real world, you can revisit past jails at any time. However, be aware that requests obtained from conversing with your friends in past cities will no longer be available to accept or Hello, good morning. What's your favorite Persona 5 character? Makoto. Heyo! Can I borrow you? There's something I want to do before we go. I shall await you at the entrance of the Ioba Park Shrine. Okay.